Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Viktor will speak up to threaten and warn Ian about his actions. The name Ian Ward is always associated with dark conspiracies and endless battles with the powerful Newman family. However, Ian never fights alone. He has Jordan, his loyal partner and also a big contributor to the chaos that Ian brings. In particular, the mysterious connection between Ian and Mariah Copeland makes the whole picture more complicated. Whenever Ian appears, the people of Genoa City know that peace will quickly disappear. Ian and Jordan, dangerous duo. Ian Ward is not only famous for his cunning but also known for his ability to attract like-minded people. Jordan is a typical example. She is not only Ian's partner but also plays the role of a rare confidant that he trusts. But Jordan is not an easy character to control. With her erratic personality and tendency to act impulsively, she often puts Ian's plans at risk. Although Ian tries to keep Jordan in check, recent events in Genoa City prove that things are not so easy. It seems that Jordan has gone further than Ian expected by carrying out a daring plot without Ian's consent. But those actions backfire, not only putting them in danger but also attracting the attention of Viktor Newman and Nikki Newman, two of the most powerful figures in Genoa City. Newman Ranch, the beginning of a tragedy? The story reaches its climax when rumors spread that Jordan and Ian are plotting to target Newman Ranch, where the Newman family lives. At this large and majestic ranch, Viktor and Nikki are always on the lookout for dangerous enemies. But this time, the threat is too great to ignore. Jordan's presence, impulsive and scheming, makes Viktor suspect that they're dealing with more than just a simple blackmail scheme, but a potentially life-threatening situation. Things get even more serious when an EMT, played by Raquel Bell, shows up at the Newman Ranch. The EMT's unexpected presence not only raises serious concerns, but also suggests that tragedy is about to strike. Someone is seriously injured, or worse, someone could be on the brink of death. Is this the result of Ian and Jordan's machinations? Or are they the victims of this relentless war? Endless chaos. Over the years, the Newman family has faced many enemies, but Ian Ward has always been the toughest thorn in their side. Ian knows how this powerful family operates, and he knows how to exploit their weaknesses. But this time, with Jordan by their side, things seem to spiral out of control. Jordan's reckless actions not only give Ian a headache, but also put them both in danger. It is believed that Jordan, with his recklessness, caused a serious incident that led to the EMTs being called in. But what happened at Newman Ranch? Were Ian or Jordan injured in the course of their plan? Or did the Newmans turn the tables and leave the duo with painful consequences? The sheriff and the suspicions. Things get even more complicated when the town sheriff is also called to Newman Ranch. This isn't just a simple accident or a minor collision. The presence of both the police and the EMTs suggests that something serious has happened. If one of the Newmans were injured, the consequences would be unimaginable. But if Ian and Jordan are the ones taken down, will that end the chaos they've brought to Genoa City? The biggest question remains, what are Ian and Jordan's intentions in Newman Ranch? Is it revenge, blackmail, or just chaos? And will the Newmans be able to protect themselves from the evil plot this time? A bleak future for Ian and Jordan? While Ian and Jordan are trying to execute their plan, they seem to be at a disadvantage. Jordan, with his fiery temper and uncontrollable personality, has the potential to put himself and Ian in an untenable position. If that happens, we could see them leaving Newman Ranch not on their own 2 feet, but on a stretcher, or worse, a hearse. If Ian and Jordan fail, it will be a huge victory for the Newmans. But for Ian Ward, no one can be sure where things end. Will he really fall this time, or is it just a setback to come back stronger in the future? A cold winter night has settled over Genoa City, but the air at Newman Ranch is even colder than the weather outside. The Newman family, for all its power and prestige, has no idea that they are about to face an unimaginable threat. In the shadows, Ian Ward and Jordan are quietly approaching, with a daring plan, one that could change the course of Genoa City forever. A dare to plot. Ian Ward is unpredictable. He is always one step ahead of his opponents, but this time, with Jordan, things are more complicated. Jordan is not only Ian's partner, but also the one who pushes him to make bolder, more dangerous moves. With an erratic demeanor and a hungry gaze, she convinces Ian that the Newman family doesn't just need to be taken down, they need to suffer. Viktor Newman always thought he was untouchable, Jordan whispers, her eyes flashing with defiance. It's time to show him what it feels like to lose everything. Ian didn't trust Jordan completely, but her recklessness was exactly what he needed for his plan. He knew that confronting Viktor was no joke, but with a little recklessness and a lot of planning, they could bring the Newman family to their knees. The trap was set. That evening, at the Newman Ranch, Viktor and Nikki were hosting a small family gathering where everyone was present, including Nick, Victoria, and Abby. But no one expected that outside the ranch gates, Ian and Jordan were secretly putting their plan into action. Ian had hired a fake ambulance, with Jordan posing as an EMT. In this role, Jordan would easily approach the ranch without raising suspicion. The ambulance was parked right outside the gate, its flashing lights disturbing the peaceful atmosphere of the evening. "A little panic will catch them off guard," Ian sneered as he peered through his binoculars at the ranch. "And then we attack." Chaos broke out. When Jordan knocked on the door of the Newman Ranch, Viktor stepped out on guard. Jordan, in his EMT uniform, pretended to be looking for help with a nearby emergency. But before Viktor could realize what was happening, Ian appeared from nowhere, pushing him inside with a concealed gun in his hand. "Good evening, Viktor," Ian said, his tone sarcastically. "I hope I'm not interrupting your family dinner." In an instant, the Newman Ranch descended into chaos. Ian and Jordan quickly subdued the family members, forcing them to gather in the living room. But instead of making demands for money or power, Ian did the unexpected. He began searching the entire house. "What are you looking for?" Nikki shouted, looking terrified. "Don't rush, Nikki," Ian replied, his eyes sparkling with satisfaction. "I'm just looking for some old stuff that Viktor has kept hidden for a long time, secrets that even you don't know about." Unexpected turn. While Ian was busy searching, Jordan revealed her erratic nature. She lost her temper and started to cause trouble for the Newman family members, especially Nikki. A struggle broke out, causing Jordan to accidentally knock over the glass table in the living room, creating a loud noise. This noise was just the opportunity Nick Newman needed. While Ian was distracted, Nick quickly rushed forward, trying to wrestle the gun from his hand. A fierce scuffle ensued. In the chaos, the gun went off, and a gunshot rang out, causing everyone to freeze. When the smoke cleared, Jordan was lying on the floor, bleeding profusely. Ian, panicking at the sight, tried to pull her out, but it was too late. Police sirens blared outside the gate, and a police team led by Sheriff Paul Williams quickly surrounded the entire ranch. The inevitable aftermath. Ian had no way out. He was arrested on the spot, while Jordan was taken to a real ambulance for emergency treatment in critical condition. But what was even more terrifying was what Ian left behind. During the search, Ian found a secret document hidden in Viktor's wine cellar, a document that could reveal the dark secrets of the Newman family. Viktor stared at the document, his eyes filled with worry. Clearly, what Ian knew could be a fatal blow to his family. But first, he had to deal with protecting his family's reputation and safety. The battle at Newman Ranch was a milestone in the long-standing feud between Ian Ward and the Newman family. With Jordan and a mysterious EMT involved, things get more dangerous than ever. Will the Newman family weather the storm, or will they be the ones to suffer the consequences? In Genoa City, nothing is certain, except one thing: chaos reigns whenever Ian Ward is around.